Commanders.
Welcome back, Tank Commanders.
Welcome back, Tank Heads.
Yeah.
Convoys activate.
What is your major malfunction,
Fucking smile on my face.
American needs you now more than ever.
What's up, Gold Strikers?
Heads, smelly fish heads.
Is that a slur?
Fish heads?
Yeah.
You remember that song? It was like a Dr. Demento thing. I don't know if he did it, but he like played it.
No.
The fish head song?
Not really.
It was big. In the 90s, it was everybody's favorite song.
I was a baby.
It had sort of like animated fish heads. And they're singing the song. It's like, fish heads, smelly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was big.
Was that on-
it was in like 1999 or whatever. It was the funniest thing anyone had ever heard in their lives.
With the
Because Chrome Boys podcast wasn't out at that point.
no, you know it was out.
Yeah.
Family Guy.
Was it?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know. Great show, though.
The only
Check
thing
it out if you haven't already. Family Guy.
It's the only thing that's the only like media I consume is Family Guy.
Yeah.
Actually, doesn't
You know who likes Family Guy?
Yeah.
My girl, Josie.
your wife?
My future wife, Josie, the queen.
She said she watches it with every meal.
Yeah.
That's actually so funny. That's actually so funny.
So yeah, if you guys are unfamiliar with Fishtank, you're gonna want to watch our previous episode.
Our fish tank intro
Yeah.
into the tank.
And that'll get you up to speed.
Yeah.
Um,
This is now for our experienced tankers.
yeah, this one's for. We're not gonna hold your hand on this episode.
No, this is gonna
for
be
expert fish tank
this,
watchers.
we're gonna be dropping tank slogan, tank jargon,
Yeah.
tank terms.
Inside baseball style knowledge, insider information that only we are privy to.
Yeah, because we're in contact with Josie.
Yeah, psychically, because of my psychic connection with Josie.
We were out. We hung out in person the other day. We
yeah,
made
for
it
the first time ever.
made a public appearance
Yeah,
at a venue.
it's the first time I've left my house in years.
And you did actually
Since
say, "I wonder what Josie's up to right now."
Yeah, that was the first time I've left my. That's like the first time I haven't been watching in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was. You were like stimming.
I was stimming. I was like constantly being like, "Can I use your phone to check Fish Tank? I don't have internet."
We were at an event, and you kept I kept having to be
A
like
gala
a gal. Yeah, we were at a dinner.
celebrating our first Patreon subscriber.
We were at the Met Gala actually,
Right? Yeah, the Met Gala.
celebrating our first patron.
Yeah,
And I kept having to tell you to put your phone away because you're watching Family Guy.
yeah.
And I was like, you can't.
I was watching Family Guy with like a little picture-in-picture of my special Josie cam, where I have a bot.
The custom Josie cam you had installed in the house.
Yeah, the private one. Subscribe to your Patreon to check it out.
You can see the private Josie cam.
Yeah, the bathroom cam.
They have one. You're just not allowed to see it.
Yeah,
But if you type in a certain thing at the fishtank.live URL,
yeah,
the bathroom cam will appear.
yes. Yes, that's a little thing, a little Fish Tank hack for everybody out there.
There is a way to get bathroom cam.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a big week in the tank. A lot has happened.
I heard bits and pieces.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to follow it as closely.
No, I've been on. I have a. Oh man, I fucking hate that I have a job, so I don't get to watch it 24/7.
Yeah.
It really stinks.
We
But
need-
I follow it pretty closely on Twitter, so I'm pretty up to date with the storylines.
Yeah. Shout out Lorhan or something on YouTube.
Lotan.
Lotan.
He's one of the top Fish Tank journalists.
He's making a video every day of a
Yeah.
recap. Thank you.
That guy does good work. If you're on Twitter, Dr. Comfart is one of the top Fish Tank journalists.
Yeah.
Or just like the main Fish Tank live tweet account
Yes.
will get you. There's a lot of good ones. I
Yeah.
assume if you're on some Light in the Loafers platform, such as Instagram or TikTok, you can probably find it there. I wouldn't know.
Wouldn't know.
Wouldn't know.
Dick too big.
Dick too big. Which, as a shout out, you're familiar with the Edmonton Oilers.
I've heard of them.
One of their guys, it sort of come out this week because there were a couple pictures. He's just got like an enormous dick. So shout out to Big Cock Klim Cost.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's like ones where like the wind is blowing in his suit pants, and he's just got like a fucking
dong.
snake in there.
Just a piece on him.
Yeah, so shout out to Big Dick Clem Costin.
Cool, dude.
Really coming through.
Yeah,
Cool guy.
that's cool.
Guy. My kind of guy.
Is he a white guy?
Yeah, he's a Russian dude.
Nice. It's always nice to see a white guy rocking a piece.
Yo, yeah.
Always nice to see a white guy rocking.
Yeah, you love to see it, don't we, folks?
Love to see a white guy with a fucking piece on him.
Yeah. But I forgot what got me onto that.
I have no idea. I could not tell you what got you onto that.
Just on the mind, I guess. Just out in there in the ether.
There's
just
two things on your mind at any given time:
Yeah.
Josie and that guy's huge dong.
Yeah,
in a
Big Dick Clem Costin.
in a straight way, you're always thinking about that guy's dick.
Yeah. Well, as it affects the game.
It does. It does.
Yeah. Like he crushed it in the last game. I don't think you could do that with a normal sized penis.
Or a small one.
No.
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 It's like pro wrestlers. They all have
giant hogs.
fucking Harley
Despite
Davidson.
all the steroids, even steroids aren't shrinking those bad boys.
No.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan had 24-inch biceps. What do you think his dick was?
Probably at least 3 feet.
Minimum.
But yeah, it was an exciting week in the tank. Like the big thing at the start of the week, I'll try and go in order from memory, but the big thing was the whole Simmons.
The Simmons thing was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Because and we probably should have been suspicious because he was literally wearing a pedo bear shirt for like the first 2 days.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was I'm really excited for like the documentary or whatever that comes out after.
The edited piece is going to be
And I hope
sick.
it delves into the casting process.
Yeah, because I think I think he's too smart to just pick randos and not do his homework on these people.
Yeah, I mean, like the Simmons, like his weird books and stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like the audience for this is doing like CIA tier background checks on all these people.
Yeah.
And like they might have done like a criminal record check or something, but you might miss that he's like self-published some creepy ass how to fuck campers as a camp counselor books.
Which is so crazy.
Yeah.
That is so wild.
But like him getting kicked was fucking magical.
To publish those books under your own name
Yeah.
is so wild.
Well, that was one of my favorite lines from the last week is Vance, the bro.
Yeah.
Like after Simmons got booted, they were all kind of like, yeah, he did seem kind of weird. And Vance was like, I just thought he was Chinese. And that is the question. Simmons, sex criminal or just Chinese?
Well, we've had this debate before.
Yeah.
Is it impossible to get laid if you're Chinese?
Not if you're a camp counselor.
It's a lot of and not if you're raping children. So a lot of Chinese people I know say it's very hard to get laid as a Chinese guy.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Have they tried children? Have
Probably-
they tried being a camp counselor?
Have they tried being a pedophile?
Yeah. But he was literally wearing a pedo bear shirt. Which I did think at the time, like, that shirt looks a lot like the pedo bear. And, yeah, it turned out it was.
It was.
Yeah.
And he was raping kids.
There you go. But, that led to some big drama, though. Because they booted him.
Sylvia threw up when she found out.
Right.
She started heaving.
Yeah, Sylvia. Who's probably, I think my like, power rankings that I had last week
Let's
still
hear it.
more or less hold.
Okay.
Well, because last week I had them, like, Josie... I forget my exact order, but it's like Josie, John, Damiel, Vance are like the 4 contenders, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then Letty, Sylvia, Morrow, and Simmons.
Yeah. Morrow, R.I.P.
Morrow, he was a cool guy. I like Morrow. I
Yeah.
was probably the biggest Super Mario bro out there.
You were a Morrow fan. In the last episode, whenever they'd cut to the Morrow cam, you went, Morrow.
Morrow, I liked it. I was spamming the chat in the middle of the night, being like, Morrow check, Morrow check, Morrow check. He was a cool guy. He'd either be sleeping or reading Halo Fall of Reach.
Cool. So cool.
But he was too much of a kind soul, and the Simmons stuff kind of shook him.
Rattled them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tapped out.
Fair enough.
It's too bad. I mean, he wasn't going to take it anyway, but I liked him. I liked Morrow.
He's a good fella.
Good guy. But yeah, that kind of threw the whole tank into chaos. Morrow tapped out. John was fucking losing it.
Yeah.
Although, to toot my own horn a bit,
Yeah.
I think I was John pilled before most.
You absolutely were, because I've been seeing the John movement.
He's big now. He's like almost now. I'd say him and Josie are the 2 top contenders.
John and Josie, yeah.
And that's like assuming, because I still don't actually know how elimination works.
Yeah. I think you get eliminated if you're a pedophile.
Yeah. Because so far they haven't had like a normal one.
No.
So I just kind of assume though that like at some level it's a popularity contest.
Probably.
And like John is up there. Like in some of the polls they've had, it's like him and Josie I think are the top 2 most popular now.
Yeah.
Though like Vance is cool. He's a bro. Damiel's cool. He's
Vance
also
is a bro from everything I've seen.
Yeah.
I just thought he was Chinese.
And like him, because like Damiel and John were really going at it early on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was yesterday or the day before. Damiel, John, and Vance all like decided to bro out together and
Sick.
did like a cool 3-way handshake and shit.
Nice.
Cast out the venomous snake Letty.
Is she a snake?
Kinda.
I thought she was just like annoying.
Yeah.
Everything I've seen of her is her being like weird and
Yeah.
strange.
She's I mean, here's the thing. Listeners may not know this, but I actually have a giant heart and infinite love for
Well,
all humanity.
You're learning every week that Fishtank goes. Your heart grows.
Yeah.
Like the Grinch.
And like, yeah, the audience fucking hates Letty.
She is strange.
She sort of tries to manipulate young John and stuff.
Which is
She was trying to like foment division between him and Damiel yesterday, but he was not having any of it.
good.
So then she started crying.
Oh.
And John, being a real ass dude, went over to try and console her. But then because the chat now has access to play sound effects.
Yes, I
So
saw
somebody
that.
was blasting farts. Which ruled. Which was very funny.
Fart sound effects, by the way, always funny.
Yeah, or there's one that's like an angry Chinese man yelling something.
Yeah, I heard that.
It's great though.
It is great.
But yeah, they had to boot Simmons off, which
For
Gold
being-
Striker did in perfect Mandarin. The shock of everyone. in the room. Apparently
Translation.
that was actually
You're off the show.
You're off the show in Chinese, Mandarin or whatever.
It was awesome.
Just sick, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Simmons got the fucking boot. I think it's gonna be Letty and Sylvia next, though. I don't quite know what order.
Sylvia
But-
doesn't really do a ton.
She doesn't do a ton. She seems like a cool enough girl, but she doesn't
Yeah.
really bring enough like entertainment juice.
Yeah, the last thing I saw Sylvia.
And really, to be a catty gay guy,
do it.
the makeup is not doing her any favors.
Whoa.
It looks stupid.
Ooh.
You heard it here first, folks.
Ooh. What is that? That's tea.
That's tea. That's some hot tea right there.
That
Her
is-
makeup looks stupid.
that
She's better
is-
off not doing that.
Girl, that is tea.
Yeah, that's some hot tea for you guys.
As
out
an
there.
experienced RuPaul's Drag Race viewer,
Yeah.
you could say she's beating her face too much.
Yeah. No, I think
It's a
she
mi-
looks fucking goofy. when
It's a
she does
mess.
that. It's a mess.
For us here
It's
at
a
the
mess,
Chrome Boys,
folks.
it's a mess.
Yeah.
We should. Oh, that'd
But
be
yeah,
sick.
she doesn't really bring enough juice.
We'd be good judges on RuPaul's.
Yeah.
This look for me is a miss. You look fat.
You look like a fat, ugly dog. Woof, woof, woof.
Moo.
They should get just like pipeline style guys to be the judges on that.
Just tell them it's chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever see Joel McHale from Community was on? He was a judge.
I don't,
He was-
I don't actually watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh man, he was like on pills. For
Back
his
when I had a
life.
girlfriend, I had to pretend I liked it a little bit,
It's actually tight.
but not anymore.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
you got a girlfriend, so you gotta say that.
I actually do like
It's
it.
like a contractual obligation.
No, I actually do like it.
I swear they have some sort of secret Morse code broadcast thing that's just like something in a woman who's like, I don't know, 15 to 35.
Yeah.
It's just like catnip.
It's
It's
because
just like a radio thing that hits them right in some cortex. Or something,
absolutely.
and they have no resistance to it.
No, because it's like it's everything that like women love. It's like catty drama,
Mm-hmm.
being beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
and guys are just better than women at being women.
That's true. It's another W for the boys.
Yeah, the fellas are out there being the hottest chicks imaginable,
Yeah.
being the most beautiful, sexy women.
Yeah, the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
I used to do this. This was my opener for a while. I was saying that I had this joke about RuPaul's Drag Race, and then I'd be like, and if you've never seen it, it's just a show where a bunch of the world's most glamorous, beautiful, sexy women just dance and shake their ass for 40 minutes. Pretty easy to get laid if you watch that, fellas. Yeah, doing.
Yeah. Well, what else happened in the tank this week? Because, Simmons got the boot. Morrow, unfortunately, was too messed up about that and tapped out. And I think this is when, because I was already John pilled.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw him getting smoked in the face by Gold Striker, I was like, this guy, he could make it.
Yeah. Once he said he needs defluorinated water,
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
It was like I was saying the other day. It's like, at first he was kind of the heel because like he showed up late and like he had seen the Fishtank website and he kind of like told all the other fish about it, which he probably shouldn't have, and he got kind of tagged as a snitch. I think it's more he's just like incapable of telling a lie, kind of a George Washington, Jesus Christ style figure.
autistic.
But really, I feel like for this audience, like a guy with autism voice who's incapable of modulating his volume.
He's always way louder.
Only yell. Who yells about like drop shipping and like esoteric right wing diets.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't eat pork. Doesn't drink foie water.
Yeah.
He's gonna get some fans here.
Oh yeah. Did he win the Hell Room challenge?
No, Vance did.
Vance did.
Well, that's the thing. Vance is really good at the challenges.
Yeah.
That's why, like, if it's Glengarry, Glen Ross style rules,
Yeah.
where like you fail the challenge, you get fired.
Yeah.
Vance will be strong in that because he does well in all the challenges. Like in the one they got going now, where he had to be schizophrenic, he was leaning into it.
Well, I think Vance he's doing really well because he's like one of the only ones who isn't like extremely retarded.
Well, yeah, and I think he's also deals with the chat kind of better than everybody else.
Yeah.
Because he'll like go into a room and like talk to the chat and stuff.
Yeah.
And not just get antagonized with them. He's a bro, you know.
Yeah. He is a bro.
And like he was showing off his booklet. I guess the glue huffing thing. He had like a list of ways he was going to gaslight the other contestants.
Nice.
So one was like, saying that he huffs glue. I believe he claimed that he was the baby and the son in the Teletubbies.
Okay, Vance rules.
And he had like a bunch. He was gonna do like when he talks, he just like slowly increases his speaking volume to shouting and stuff like that.
Vance is sick.
Yeah, no, he's a bro and he does well at all the challenges. So that could be his ace in the hole.
Vance, when this is over, you're welcome on the show.
John did say he said if anyone has any podcasts or whatever, I'll go on them.
Dude.
So we could get Business Jack on the show. Business Jack 2022. Woo. And his Instagram manager changed it because it was misspelled. It was Business Jack, but now it's been converted to Business Jack 2022. So give him a follow. Buy some of his drop shipped merch.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should get him on the show.
I'll probably I think there'll probably be like bigger people reaching out for him. But once it's just scraps left over, we're fucking there.
We're like I mean we've been upfront about this for a long time, but we are the feeder fish at the belly of Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Cleaning the bugs and scum off of his inflated stomach.
Yeah.
Eating his shit.
So Letty, you beautiful angel, you want to come on after?
Letty?
You want to foment some discord between the Chrome Boys, try and turn us against each other?
Yeah, you want to
do your best.
Sow some vitriol.
Yeah.
Anger.
You can come on.
You can come on and explain because I've seen her address the fellas a couple times.
She's kind of leaning into the heel role because she'll like talk to you guys are a bunch of fucking losers.
Yeah.
Me, I like to eat poop. Direct quote.
Like, did she actually say that?
No, but she did declare herself the pee poo poo queen at one point.
That's pretty cool.
Because in the hell room, she like took a piss in the closet.
I heard about that.
And like, she kind of shit talks the chat.
It's kind of cool.
They don't like her. She doesn't like them. It's probably not going to work out for her.
It is kind of powerful to not like the chat and then go piss in the closet.
Yeah. But yesterday, when she had her arms taped to her sides, she had to take off her socks.
Ed, what's the verdict?
Pretty nice. pretty frickin' nice. Josie still has not taken off her socks the entire time.
How does
knowledge. Very disappointing. But
maybe she just changes her socks in the bathroom.
I guess.
She's smart, man.
Yeah.
She knows.
She's got to hold that out.
Yeah.
6
weeks.
6 weeks.
Of being so guarded about your feet.
Can she hold it out for 6 weeks? I doubt it.
6 weeks plus psychic torture for another fucking 4 weeks.
Yeah.
She'll be forgetting about
They really
socks.
are ramping up the gaslighting now, too.
Yeah.
Like, they kind of pulled back for a day or two after the whole Simmons debacle.
Yeah.
Because, like Morrow tapped out, rip to the king. And
Mario.
John was like, they shut off all the downstairs cameras after that happened.
Yeah.
So the fish could kind of, like, recuperate. I think
Yeah.
they like had to because they were worried they were going to lose more contestants.
Yeah.
But the upstairs one was still on, so you kind of like hear like through the floor or whatever, John like crying, and like you hear like it sounded like he's slamming his head on the wall or something, like boom, 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 and you hear Gold Striker be like, John, don't do that, like John, come on. And
Wow.
Gold Striker's now taking him under his wing
Yeah.
as a father figure type scenario, which I did call as his
You
path to victory.
Absolutely did call that.
Latching onto Gold Striker,
Yeah.
becoming his like little fucking bro,
His little, and he's becoming a gnome.
his acolyte, becoming a gnome. Shout out to the gnomes, they're fucking killing it.
The gnomes are killing it.
Like Gold Striker, Jet Neptune, Ben. Have you seen any of the Ben clips?
Yeah, Ben is so wild.
He's my favorite side character
coming in
right
and
now.
telling them like sad stories.
Yeah, like coming telling him some 10-minute story about like, oh, there was this girl in high school and she was so cute and nice, and we like went back to her house or whatever, and we're gonna hook up, but she took her clothes off and she had all these like scars, like self-harm scars all over. It just made me kind of sick, and I puked all over her. All right, see you later, guys.
Yeah, Ben rocks.
Yeah,
Chris
and now
Dillinger.
they have this new because they chilled for a couple days,
Yeah.
but now like the gaslighting is ramping up.
Yeah.
So they have this like Nick Caminos guy. who-
Yeah.
I don't know who, I've never fucking heard of this guy.
Yeah.
But he'll kind of come in. They were like, yeah, this guy, he's like a $7,500 an hour financial expert.
Yeah.
And get them into like, give them this like rambling, kind of meaningless financial advice.
Yeah.
But then Vance, they all had like one-on-one meeting with Caminos.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, they're going to Vance like, man, Caminos is fucking freaking out. Like, what'd you say to him? He's so fucking pissed, man. And they got him to write like an apology to Caminos. And like Gold Striker came in, just kind of like not in his suit or anything, hair all down, just dressed normal, like with a lanyard, being like, bro, like, what did you say to him? Like, listen, like his dad's putting up most of the money for this show.
Yeah.
And like we can't piss him off. So like I know it's goofy, but you gotta like pretend to take him serious. And then they had like Caminos getting all pissed at like the house being all messy.
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
shit. And,
Yeah,
like,
he got mad at Vance had like a garbage bin on his bed or something.
yeah,
Caminos came in and was like, "Look, my dad's watching this fucking garbage on the bed.
yeah.
You got to take it off." And Jet was like, "Whoa, okay, like sorry, dude."
Yeah, let's not bring Sam into this.
Yeah. He was like, "Don't tell Sam."
And then like producer Ben was getting all like pissed at him, like, "You're not fucking living here, man." I love that guy. I've never seen him before.
No.
I don't know if he's a new gnome or what, but he's really funny.
Ben rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
But
is.
Shout out to them all. It's great.
All the gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was a gnome.
Me too. Fucking being a red shark.
We should name our
Shark.
patrons gnomes.
The gnomes. Yeah, maybe I'll change that maybe.
The gnomes are the guys.
The gnomes, the guys. Yeah, I'll change it to one of those. I think it's philosopher, scientist, king right now.
Yeah,
But yeah, probably either the gnomes or the guys would be better.
it'd be cool to join the guys.
Join the guys. Become one of the guys. Yeah.
It's just such a sick the fucking guys.
Fucking guys. Yeah, I'll edit it to that. Mr. Zahn, you're already one of the guys.
Mr. Zahn, you are the guy.
Yeah, currently you're the guy. Hopefully soon you'll be joined by some other ones who want that 25-minute exclusivity window.
Yeah,
Pre-access.
yeah.
Yeah.
And look, once this show is making $26 a month, I will deliver an animated version of every episode. Hand animated.
Yeah. He's just Chinese, folks.
Simmons, pedophile or Chinese?
Well, and yeah, like John was taking it pretty hard because like they were really fucking with John hard for a while. So every time he was in a room with someone alone, like a shark would come in and drop like flowers on the floor. And like him and Simmons had this huge conversation.
Yeah.
Where it was like when it was on YouTube, so it was like somebody else was controlling it.
Yeah.
So you couldn't see all of it, but it seemed like John was kind of like dropping like heavy trauma or whatever
Yeah.
to Simmons or whatever.
Yeah.
But Simmons was kind of grooming him.
He was getting ready to molest him.
Yeah. Oh, and Simmons would also always do like Tai Chi that involved like people like touching him and shit. Like
God
touching
damn.
all up on everybody.
Now, again, is he weird
I'm just Chinese.
or is he just Chinese?
No way to know.
It's impossible.
Literally impossible to know.
That's one of those things that will never be solved.
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, just like, is it impossible to get laid if you're Chinese?
Yeah.
Just for every guy I meet who says he can't get laid because he's Chinese.
Have you considered not being Chinese?
Have you tried not being like delivering that like so? I'm hearing what you're saying. Have you considered not being Chinese. You might look less fucked up. You might look less tired if you tried not being Chinese.
Yeah. Just give it a try. Just a thought. Just spitballing.
That's guy therapy.
Yeah. Guy heaven.
Well, bro, have you tried not being fucking Chinese?
Yeah. Have you considered not being fucking Chinese no more?
What is going on in
But
the living room?
okay. So my current power rankings, I still think, just in terms of popularity, I still think it's Josie number 1.
Yeah.
But it's a lot tighter than it was last week.
John's really
John
moving
has
up.
made moves.
Yeah.
And he could absolutely win this thing.
Yeah.
I think John is kind of the guy who's on like the hero's journey.
Yes.
You know, like he came in and off the bat was kind of like the most fucked up. Everyone hates him. He's the heel.
Yeah.
But then he finds his mentor. He goes through the long, dark night of the soul.
Yeah.
Where he cries in front of 30,000 people.
And Simmons.
And Simmons. He gets molested by Simmons.
That's a huge, yeah.
But now he's coming back stronger than you can possibly imagine. But I still think Josie's... she's tough to overtake.
It's really hard. She's a powerhouse.
She has extremely cute female autism. You know? And like they put in... And also like they put in a new fish toy that I think costs like $500
To buy her a plushie?
To buy her a plushie.
Yeah.
And they've... I think there's at least like 8 or 9 of those have been bought. Like they're making thousands of dollars from people sending her plushies. So like they're not going to kick her off.
No.
Like until the end, I think. Look at her fucking twitching around, being adorable, having her fake Tourette's. I know she kind of already does that.
Look at her pretending to have Tourette. Yeah, she just is acting normal.
Yeah. But she's a strong contender.
Letty
she's
is
cool.
She's just doing Sam Hyde's bit from like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Having a neck. I saw him explain that the other day. Someone was like, "Sam, did you actually have a neck injury?" And he was like, "No, I bought one, and I just thought it'd be funny to wear for like 6 months." And he was like, "Turns out it's not a recipe for comedy. It's a recipe for having a neck that smells like cheese."
Well, yeah, Letty's finding that out right now.
Yeah, her neck's gonna fucking smell like cheese.
She's got fucked up as her disability. I'll get to the disability thing. Trying to go somewhat in order.
Yeah.
But yeah, Josie's gonna be tough for anyone to knock off.
Yeah, I mean, she's literally not pretending to have Tourette's right now. She's just doing everything I've only ever seen her do.
Yeah, and like when she was blind the other day,
Yeah.
she went and like pulled off one of her teddy bear's eyes so it could also be blind. Wow. Just wow.
Fellas.
But yeah, they managed, somebody somehow managed to find all her tweets in her like locked private Twitter account.
Oh, yes.
And yeah, it was just like this big thing of like just like probably like 10 tweets during like the BLM thing that was like, please do not wreck the DDR machine at Dave & Buster's. If anyone has guns, please go to the Dave & Buster's and protect the DDR machine. And it's just like that over and over again.
Josie, you should have gone with a gun.
Yeah, to protect the DDR machine.
At Dave & Buster's.
Yeah.
We don't have Dave & Buster's in Canada, right?
Not to my knowledge. I think it's like an arcade restaurant. It's like Chuck E. Cheese for adults.
Yeah.
perhaps?
So if the Patreon gets $24 a month
We will buy a Dave & Buster's franchise
and use the DDR machine,
and record live from the DDR machine.
yeah, we'll start recording this. You know how like people are recording podcasts from Joe Rogan's new club in Texas?
Yeah.
We'll record our podcast live from Dave & Buster's in Maryland.
It'll just be ear splitting, like ding ling ding ling ling. Like, yeah.
That'd be cool. Dave & Buster's probably smells amazing.
Probably. Like sweat and pizza.
Yeah, it probably smells so good. Well, I forget where I was the other day, but it smelled like I was at a comedy club and it smelled like a bowling alley.
Nice.
And I was like, damn, that's a good smell.
Oh, yeah.
The bowling alley smell?
The sweet smell of bowling alley.
Oh, my God. It smells amazing. I wish there was a cologne that just smelled like bowling
Bowling alley. Ode to bowling alley.
Yeah, I would fuck it because it's like that smells just like soda and wax
Yeah.
and pizza.
I hate bowling.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm like shockingly bad at it.
Well, that's not what it's about.
Let's just say I've struck out in the wrong lane.
It means you got a fucking cannon arm. Pal.
Oh, yeah.
It's your fucking Tom Brady
Just
on the
throw it
lane.
directly. I gutter so hard it bounces into the next lane.
Yeah, it's like a half pipe and rolls out.
and then gutters into that lane as well.
I just go there to throw bowling balls at the TVs.
Oops. My fingers got stuck again. Nothing I could do.
Just breaking stuff at the bowling
Yeah.
with the balls. My fingers got stuck again.
Just flinging it directly up in the air.
Letting it fall on the wood and breaking.
Whoops. Clean up in lane 4.
Pouring your soda out and then smashing the claw machine glass with a bowling ball to get a stuffed animal.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man, that really hit me hard for some reason. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm all fucked up from customer service today. Excuse me if I'm a little low energy,
I'm all
fellas.
fucked up, bro.
My thoughts are all twisted and evil.
Twisted and evil.
I'm all on, I'm all Joker pilled right now.
Yeah. But yeah, Josie's going to be tough to overtake.
Yeah.
John is really making strides, though, on his hero's journey.
Yeah.
You get a lot of John W's in the chat these days.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
I think a lot of the audience he resonates with are the kind of retarded but not quite guy.
Yeah, I'm seeing a guy in...
As a high IQ retard.
That's what this show's for.
Yeah.
High IQ retarded guys.
Yeah, exactly. So, John, you're welcome on the show, my man.
You are a high IQ retarded man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, like, Damiel certainly has some fans. Being, like, a swag Filipino guy, that's not nothing.
That counts for a lot.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. And even though he spends 99% of his time
On the couch.
on the couch,
Yeah.
either laying in bed or laying on the couch
Yeah.
and doing nothing,
Yeah.
occasionally he pops off.
Yeah.
It's like, and he is the swaggest fish,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
And the most Filipino.
and the most Filipino. So that, like I say, that ain't nothing.
Well, Josie might be...
She's close enough, but
She's close enough to Japanese that I don't care what she is.
yeah. When the other night Damiel had his bed confiscated,
Yeah.
so him and Josie were bunking up with like a wall of plushies between them.
Oh, thank God.
So there's a lot of Damsey chuds out there who are all about Damsey.
People were Team Lance for a while.
They're still out there.
they?
Lance was his schizo alter ego.
I thought Lance was Letty and Vance.
Oh, maybe. I mean, I was Team Jetty for a bit before I realized what a snake Letty is.
Je-
Just kidding.
Jetty.
Jetty.
Who's the first one?
John
Oh, John and Letty?
and Letty.
Ah.
I mean, she's moving hard for it, but he's not going to be swayed.
No, he's a Sigma.
He says he has 3 kids at home.
There's literally no way that's true. Absolutely, he does not have 3
I
kids at
swear
home.
he's like 21 or
yeah.
something.
Also, no. Who's gonna? Oh, I see you later, son. I have to go into a house for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but I don't know. He says it's true, so who am I to judge? But yeah, Team Lance, Team Damsey's. That was a big moment for Team Damsey.
Yeah.
But Damiel calls Josie sister. Like, hey, sister, I'm coming into bed. And they were- yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, I know. So his swag Filipino-ness, I think, will get him far. But he is going to have to, like, get off the fucking couch at some point.
It'd be more than a swag Filipino.
Yeah. But he
Yeah.
was, like, screaming at Letty the other day.
For
He's like, fuck this bitch.
nice.
I don't know. It seems like all the fellas in there really do not like Letty at this point. She's leaned too far into her Queen of Evil
Well,
mode.
you know what? Maybe that'll pay off.
It could. You know, every show does need a heel.
Yeah.
And I think she's kind of taken over that role at this point. And I think that probably will get her further than Sylvia, who's just not really bringing much to the table at this point. I'm
the
afraid
last thing
to
I heard
say.
Sylvia do was talk with Damiel about how much she misses smoking weed.
Yeah.
That's not gonna get you far in the competition such as this.
And she's like, I'm sure she's a cool chick or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But in this kind of show, it's really, just for various reasons, it's like the most retarded person wins.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's kind of why I think John or Josie have the best shot at this.
Yeah.
Even though, like, Vance, I think he's a sleeper. Don't sleep on Vance.
No, Vance definitely has some power.
Because he's the most, like, kind of, well, him and Damiel are both bros.
Yeah.
But Vance, I think, kind of gets it
Yes.
more than others. And
Yeah.
what he has to do is, like, Jim from The Office his way through this thing.
Yeah.
He
The
needs
straight
to
man.
be the guy looking at the camera, like, you guys believe this? My close personal friends, do you believe this?
My buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, are you wouldn't you're not you're not intimating that Jim from The Office isn't my personal friend, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we know him. We know him good.
I see him every week. He says, "Look at my retarded coworker. Look at this retard.
You're like,
He is retarded, Jim.
fucking got him. Yeah.
Yeah, slash his tires. He'll
Yeah.
totally spaz about that, Jim.
But yeah, Vance, I wouldn't sleep on Vance. I mean, he's got like the Josie and John walls are like tough to overcome,
Yeah.
you know. But I think he's got an outside chance.
Vance is clever. Like during the baby challenge, sneaking up and taking John's baby and shaking it
Yeah.
while John was sleeping.
Which when he did it, that was cool. When Letty did it, it was bitch. It was bitch.
It was bitch. And then what was John's plan after? Was
I
just
think
to
he also shook a baby.
he like stole it. Like Vance was like smart about it. Like he waited till someone was asleep and then like carefully took the baby and shook it. John like ran by and like grabbed it and then locked himself in the bathroom
Yeah.
and like shook
But it's
the
like
baby.
Vance is a gamer. you
Yeah.
know? Like he does well the challenges. Like he leans into the challenges.
Yeah.
So if it just comes down to who like does well at challenges, I think he could absolutely take this.
Yeah.
If it comes down to popularity, though, like John and Josie are,
Yeah.
they have big significant fan bases at this point.
Yeah. Well, because Vance is more our speed guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's more. He's the self-insert.
Yeah, but I
he's-
mean, I gotta say, even me, I would have a. If it comes down to like the poll, and I have to spend my last 26 fish tokens, I would have a tough time voting against Josie.
Because she might find out.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I find her quite likable.
I know.
She has a great personality.
Yeah. No. She seems like a sparkling
Perfect, beautiful
conversationalist.
angel. But John's a cool guy though. He's quite entertaining.
Yeah.
I like
What's his Instagram? Big
Business Jack?
Business.
Or now it's Business Jack 2022.
God, that's a cool name.
Yeah. He uses it to promote his drop shipping company.
What does he ship?
I think he does like e-bikes
Cool.
and like shirts and shit.
Well, shout out John.
Yeah.
He's hustling.
He's got business mindset.
He does.
Yeah.
He absolutely does.
Big things for him. I hope Andrew Tate, for his sake, does notice and gives him a real shout out. That'd be
I hope
big.
Andrew Tate kisses him on his lips.
Yeah. But yeah, no, John, I feel like was kind of hated by all the other fish at first.
But now he's
But now him, Damiel, and Vance are all fucking best friends forever,
forever.
doing three-way Masonic handshakes to one another.
Did you see LeBron James does a satanic Masonic ritual before every game?
I bet.
I saw the video. It broke down. He does this little like hand gesture thing.
Oh, okay.
Someone broke down each piece of it, and basically, yeah, he's praying to the devil and putting bad energy out.
Damn.
That's why he's so good at basketball.
Like, okay, yeah, this is. I'll get to how this is related. But John the other day was saying that like a lot of celebrities are secretly trans.
Nice.
So the two that he shouted out were Michelle Obama,
Nice.
which is like, yeah, obviously.
So
everybody knows
true.
that. And the one that I'd never heard before is Danny DeVito.
It's trans.
Apparently,
He's a woman.
originally.
That's not true.
Well, John said it. But then I found out there's this whole thing on like Twitter or the internet.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's like two sides of it,
yeah.
of like sort of like transvestigations,
Okay.
where you like declare people are like trans or whatever. And there's like the sort of like like the trans crowd, and they seem to do it kind of like to historical figures.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like how Mormons will like baptize someone who's been dead for 300 years
Yeah.
into the Mormon church.
Yeah.
So they'll have shit like, I'm trying to remember who. There's been a few of them, but I know like the lady who wrote Little Women, whose name I don't know.
Oh,
She's been declared posthumously trans.
Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox.
Yeah. He was trans.
But there's a bunch. Then there's also the other side of it. I followed this dude on Twitter. I forget what his name was, but he's like kind of like a flat Earth, like anti-Masonic guy.
Cool.
But he had all these ones. You remember in Always Sunny, the season where Mac got fat
Yeah.
and then lost all the weight?
Yeah.
He was like, he was actually pregnant. So yeah, John is pretty pilled in that sense.
He's trans-pilled.
Danny DeVito and Michelle Obama.
I've
secretly
never heard
trans.
Danny DeVito is trans.
Nor have I. Michelle Obama is kind of like, yeah, use your fucking eyes, pal.
Welcome to first grade.
Yeah,
As an adult man,
yeah.
and that means Obama's gay.
Danny DeVito's a new one though,
I've
so
never
that's
heard that.
that's a point for John there
Well,
for
Danny
opening
DeVito's
my
been
eyes.
documented. Like, he must.
Where the Danny DeVito one comes from, I don't
he's
know.
Been on camera for like decades.
Yeah,
He would have had to been like a girl at like 6,
yeah.
and then
And
stopped.
like, is he like shaving his head so it looks like that? Because he's got very male pattern baldness.
yeah.
You know.
Also, find me another woman who sounds like that.
Yeah. But Hollywood sickos,
weird.
they can get the best voice training and hair removal and all that stuff. So
I like.
you never know.
Well, that's been happening too with a lot of historical figures are actually black now too.
Right. Yeah.
Been seeing that a
It's
lot.
a similar.
Because there's that Cleopatra movie.
Yeah.
It's all black people.
Yeah. Which
Who really? I don't.
you don't have to look that far to find out that wasn't really the case.
Well, but besides the fact that it's obviously not
like
true.
you can find like Egyptian like urns and shit where they like because there were black people around.
Yes.
Like, but there's like different colors of people on their urns.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
like North Africa, and just because it's on the continent of Africa. Like North Africa and Sub-Saharan Africa are kind of different regions, but we don't need to go. I don't really give a fuck.
Well, I don't like what you're saying.
No.
You're suggesting that. Are you suggesting that Winston Churchill was not black?
No, he definitely was. Cleopatra, not so much. Winston Churchill was
For sure black.
definitely.
He was
Definitely
drinking 2
black.
bottles of champagne a day,
Yeah.
winning wars. Yeah, black guy.
Hundy P.
But that's what this is. We talked about this on a previous episode. I don't care if you race swap movie characters.
Yeah.
I want to see Cleopatra with Down syndrome.
Now that's
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra. That's a shocking twist there.
Yeah, and that's
People would love that.
and that's cool representation.
It is. It's very cool.
Speaking of retarded,
What else happened on the tank this week? So yeah, we had the whole Simmons blow up, and then their current challenge having the disabilities. Very
this
funny.
is very cool.
It's been some very good content, and Gold Striker was. I'm not sure if this is a joke or not, saying that as punishment for them not being interesting enough, their new roommate's going to be a homeless black guy. Which is gonna rule.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
When is he coming?
I don't know. Hopefully today.
Maybe that's who Frank Castle is.
Maybe. I have no clue who Frank Castle is, but
I sort of know about. I know about him because Boogie tried to shoot him. I think.
Boogie and some other fat guy are having like a boxing match.
Gross.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Yeah, they're both very fat.
Yuck.
They had like pictures of both of them with their shirts off.
Oh.
And they're both like triple E tits, you know? Like on a woman it'd be the hottest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, because dude. Oh.
Boogie's tits like are so big they hang down to like
Oh.
a side.
Like the side tits.
Yeah, like down to his like waist
Ooh.
on his side.
Bro, nothing hotter than a broad with fucking triple X cans.
A couple big old melons, if you know
Couple
what I'm saying.
Quintuple Z cans, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember as a kid, I saw the Guinness Book of World Records for the world's biggest boobs,
Yeah.
and I was like, nice.
I've seen bigger.
On your mom.
On your mom.
Yeah, but I remember as like a 10-year-old looking at the world's biggest boobs being like, those are fucking cool.
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
This book's coming home. I'm stealing this one from the library.
Yeah. Yeah. Taking a screenshot with my mind.
I'm going to remember those enormous baps when I try to masturbate tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really remember what else happened on the show this week. A lot of funny, good things for sure.
John, please read the Bible.
John, please. Yeah, he's been doing his Bible sermons and shit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, what is everyone's disability? Josie has Tourette's.
Okay, so day one, because they have to switch them every day. So day one, Josie's blind.
Yeah.
So she has like a bandage on her face and her blind stick.
Yeah.
She looked a lot like an anime character. She
That's
was kind
hot.
of wearing like an anime girl costume.
Whoa.
It was basically the sexiest thing I've ever seen.
You're sprung all day.
Boing.
That's why we couldn't record yesterday. You were
Yeah, I had
jacking
a
off.
severe case of priapism from Josie looking like 2B from Nier Automata.
you were gooning all day.
Yeah, I was just gooning it on out. So yeah, she was blind. Sylvia was deaf.
Okay.
She had like ear canceling headphones on.
Okay.
Letty was a snake.
Okay.
So she had her arms taped to her side.
Right.
Damiel was in a wheelchair
It's Filipino.
and Filipino. John was on crutches with the neck brace.
He was fucked up.
And Vance was schizo.
Okay.
He became Lance.
Nice.
Just schizo alter ego. And he was into it. He was doing it all day, just muttering around, walking like a kook and
That's so
doing
cool.
crazy shit. Yeah. You go Vance. It was cool. So yeah, that was yesterday. Now they've switched. So now Josie has Tourette's.
Okay.
Damiel is retarded. Sylvia is no arms.
Okay.
Letty's in the crutches and the neck brace.
She's fucked up.
And John is schizo.
Damiel is retarded.
Yeah. And they have to switch around their disabilities each day.
What does Vance have?
Vance is in the wheelchair now.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Vance is in the wheelchair. Though I think
Cool.
Jet was sort of implying that he should remain kind of schizo.
He's really good.
He's doing such a good job at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see him in the back there. We call him
Oh, yeah.
Wheels.
The guys call him Wheels.
Yeah.
He's
So yeah, I think this will be an elimination challenge because I believe on this upcoming Friday, which will be 2 days from now, we're recording this on day 15 of Fishtank. It'll come out on day 16, I guess, something like that.
Yeah.
But I believe on this Friday, this disability challenge will lead to a fish being eliminated from the fish tank.
Who's your lock
To be eliminated
Yeah.
or to not be eliminated?
to be eliminated? Who
It's
you
either
pick?
Letty or Sylvia.
Really? You think Letty's up for?
Yeah, I think it's one of those two. They also had a number of infractions in maintaining their disabilities.
Mm,
And I think just in popularity contest, they're probably out. So I'm guessing it's one of them.
we should do the reverse of this challenge where we act not retarded for one episode.
As if.
Could you imagine?
Okay, and one of the another great when John was like fucking freaking out after the Simmons thing
Mhm.
and like locked himself in the bathroom crying.
Yeah.
Gold Striker comes up and like, have you seen Any Given Sunday?
Yes.
It's
Not
like
for a long
the football
time.
movie.
Yeah.
It's got like the inspirational Al Pacino speech.
Yes.
He was reading that speech off his phone through the door.
Sick.
He's like, "Living's the 6 inches in front of your face, where we, as a fish tank, come together."
So true.
So inspirational.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's almost as inspirational as Josie mode.
Josie mode, going Josie mode.
She's going Josie mode right now.
Well, yeah. Now she's got Tourette's on top of already having Tourette's.
Now she has to pretend to have Tourette's.
Yeah. She's dropping hard R's, folks. If you want to see it, check it out. Fishtank.live.
Can
You will
I-
see a cute anime native girl saying the N-word. I don't know how I can sell it harder than that.
Look, I know this is something you can't say this kind of stuff anymore. You might get canceled for something like this. The woke mob might come for my fucking throat on something like this. But I'm not entirely convinced that Tourette's isn't just some inside joke among a couple real funny guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I'm real honest with myself, I'm not 100% certain that like Tourette's wasn't invented by a couple dudes who just wanted to say the funniest shit imaginable all the
Our
time.
most elite comic minds, Ethan Klein and Seth Rogen.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man, can we talk about that Seth Rogen tweet
Yeah.
you sent me?
Which may or may not be real. I think it's real.
Oh my Ron, dude, it is so bad.
Do you have it handy?
I do. I can bust it out really quick.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
I like to believe that this is real because this is the gayest thing I've ever read. And this was, so you sent this to me in response, by the way, to Glenn Danzig's brilliant response to the haters.
His was epic. Yes.
So Glenn Danzig says, "I was hacked. Anything that was posted in the last month was not me. I don't smoke weed. I don't eat hot dogs. And I definitely don't eat my own cum. When I find the piece of shit that did this, and I will, they will pay the ultimate price." And he attached a cool picture of him flexing and scowling. And so, which is the Seth Rogen method of addressing the haters and letting them know that they got to you.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen said, "I don't like to beef publicly on Twitter, but if I see you starting shit, I'm going to come up in your face. Literally, some of the shit you MFs post gets me so angry. And with my Tourette's, it really makes my twitching difficult to control. Like I'm shaking so much I can't even stand." Whew.
That is how you deal with haters.
You
Just
just-
let them know that you're hurting their feelings, and in fact, hurting your feelings so bad that like you can't even walk anymore.
I'm so upset by what some people are posting. God.
Can't stand. Haters neutralized. Same with us. For all our haters, when you say mean things to us, I literally cry myself to sleep.
I have to call my parents.
So maybe think about that next time you're about to say something mean to us.
I'm
that it will be emotionally devastating.
I listened to Green Day and I walked around town.
Yeah.
crying.
Just punching holes in the wall.
Fuck that guy.
Seth Rogen was the guy on Twitter who had that. Someone tweeted some other famous person, their car got broken into in L.A.
Oh, yeah, he's like, my car's been broken into like 9 times, and it doesn't even matter.
I don't even care.
Because I have $50 million. I
don't even care.
$500 to replace my car windows. No big deal.
Whatever. They probably need it more than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seth Rogen.
Because like if my car got busted open, even though I'm a big success,
Yeah.
I'd have a piece of plastic on there for probably 8 months.
Oh,
before I could
8
get
fucking
to it.
years. Yeah, dude.
I'd probably permanently have a fucking
I would
piece
never
of
get it
plastic on
fixed.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seth Rogen, gay guy of the week.
Yeah. Gay guy of the week, Seth Rogen. Gay guy much?
Hey, Seth Rogen, gay guys called. They said they want to have sex with you again.
Fucking shredded, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
fucking
Seth
dead.
Rogen, straight women called. They said go back to fucking guys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he stinks. Isn't he
Jewish? Yeah. You heard it here first, folks.
Jewish? No, who does he play in the Mario movie?
I have no idea.
Is
I
he
didn't
someone
even know
of
he
them?
was in it.
He's
Like the gay guy?
he's the gay one in Mario. You know that Mario character who's gay?
Yeah.
He's that
Peach,
one.
Princess Peach.
Yeah, he's Princess fucking Peach. Dude. Yeah. Fuck Seth Rogen, he's annoying.
Well, you want to close her on out there a little early? I gotta go make
Yeah.
some fucking business deals and
You
shit.
gotta go meet with some sheiks.
Yeah. I'll take better fish tank notes for next week so I can actually remember what happened.
And I'll take notes on I'll listen to other podcasts and take notes,
Mhm.
and then so that I'm not as tired and fucked up and twisted.
Yeah. This was kind of a dark episode here. Sorry if we went a little dark for you guys.
We shouldn't have opened this session with Dark Mar.
Yeah.
It twisted my mind up.
You guys will find out about that on Sunday
You'll learn what
because these
the fuck-
episodes are coming out in incorrect order. So
You'll
you'll
learn
know
what
what we're talking about.
Dark Mar.
Dark Mar. Keep an eye out, folks. Dark Bill Maher. It's going to sweep the comedy world.
It's gonna be one of the jokes for sale on our website.
Yeah, definitely. There'll probably be hundreds of iterations of Dark Mar for sale. So, start saving up now. 'Cause,
It's an auction, and they're gonna get high.
yeah, you're not going to want to miss out on this.
All right, fellas.
All right, yeah.
See you next week, boys.
Keep her sleazy, boys.